The intro begins with a walk-up. Single note, guitar, low E to middle E, skipping the fifth, and then a B5 to an A5. The walk-up is kind of a pentatonic, but it skips the B, only to fall back into the first chord. Basically, Lifeson has made a hole, and then he fills the hole with a big fat power chord of the missing note. It's very cool. The A5 and B5 sketch out the rhythmic accents of the riff to come, notably the stress on the and of 4. It's essentially a deconstructed version of the main riff. Notice that the drums come in sort of between the notes of the riff. Boom. Kind of like an intentional oopsie. In the bar before the riff, the drums play this wildly staccato pattern as if they're trying to keep up with it or something. It's a very fun, almost tongue-in-cheek. The last big hit they had was Spirit of Radio, which has this incredibly tight, simultaneous playing. Now they're intentionally playing off beats with each other, playing the gaps in each other's parts, the drums and the guitar here. It's like an engine turning over until it catches, and then suddenly we're off to the races. So once that full band comes in, the call and response, interestingly, reverses itself, implying it's now chords, then notes. It flops the expectation, so it adds a little bit of interest without changing anything. The intro starts before the first bar and sets up this reversal. And the riff notes are different now. Everything's been adjusted slightly. The 6-string E5 chord is added, hitting the same spot in the rhythm where the A5 used to be, except the E is ringing and not staccato. The implied 5-4-1 of the intro is now made explicit. Lifeson also holds a B note through every chord.
So then it's the B, A, and see, I keep this B string ringing on the G throughout the whole thing.
The B note is already in the B5 and E5, but it turns the A5 into an A sus2 inversion. This chord-shaped stacked fifths is a favorite of Andy Summers of The Police. Under this, Geddy is arpeggiating the chords, following the same rhythmic accent pattern, but he doesn't add a B to the A, he plays an A, creating this fleeting whole-step rub with the guitar. Don't worry, they're saving the really spicy rub for later. The walk-up also morphs, both the high and low E's are missing now. In fact, all of the E's are missing. It starts on F sharp and it ends on A. It's basically sketching an F sharp minor arpeggio. So it's a different tonality, probably because there's that 6-string E5. You don't really want to follow an E5 with some more E riffs. It would be a little too samey. But everyone does the walk-up in unison. So there's this nice separation as the bass arpeggiates, the guitar does chords, and they play the walk-up. Big call and response feel. It's really the hook of the song. Big 7/4 radio-friendly hook.